Hey, what's up everybody? It's TJ here, and today I'm on the USS Alabama, and I wanted to answer a question that I hear a lot of people ask, sometimes to me, sometimes just come in comments to other people. Can a museum ship be reactivated into Navy service? So the short and sweet answer is kind of, sort of, maybe, probably not. First and foremost, the biggest issue obviously is age. How long it's been since it's been active, the amount of actual repair and maintenance. Now, no shade on those who work really hard to preserve these ships, but they're not up to, would say, Navy standards, especially like the paint. The paint that museums use is not the same paint that the Navy uses. While it's good for keeping it preserved and keeping it up to date in terms of showing it to other people, it's not going to hold up out at sea. The other thing is, every gun, from the smallest ones to the biggest, have been made inoperable. Whether that be removing certain parts of it, or it may be completely taking out firing systems. These guns don't fire, and they won't. They would have to be fixed, they'd have to be put back into place, and the systems would have to be probably completely overhauled, especially on a ship like this. This ship was decommissioned in 1947, so modern day naval ships have firing computers, fire control computers that actually help aim. This doesn't have that. It would need to get it. I did want to clarify though that this ship, the USS Alabama, did have very primitive fire control computers, but not up to date to what we have today. I think another thing that a lot of people sometimes don't realize about these ships is that the museum will change things, renovate things to make it a little bit easier for people to get around, make it a little bit more comfortable, like adding an air conditioning system in parts of the ship, or in the case here, cutting out doors and putting out a sliding door to keep that air conditioning in. There's a lot of remediation that happens that makes things a little bit more comfortable, makes it easier for them to maintain the ship. So those things would have to either come out or be changed to fit Navy standards, and that would cost more money and time. One more thing that I think some people will say, well, that's whatever, but I think a lot of people would disagree. The berthing is not up to Navy standards today. I don't know if I'd be exactly happy if I had to sleep in this on a ship in the modern day Navy, but at any rate, they'd probably have to update this too. I think to answer the question, it's a probably not. They probably will never reactivate a museum ship. It costs too much, it would be too much effort, and to be completely honest with you, I think the bigger thing we're going to be looking at here is if we were ever in a situation where the US Navy feels like they need to reactivate a museum ship, especially a ship from 1947, I'd be seriously concerned about what's happening in the world. That's all for this video, so if you like that, please follow or subscribe. Never stop learning, and I'll see you next time.